All right, so I wanted to take a minute, sort of review some of my winners, and then after this, I'll do a video. I got one loser I got to review too, but I'm gonna take a look here and see what happened. And one of these here, we'll see if you followed my channel earlier. Fang was actually a spotlight stock, so it was a winner. I'm gonna try to get back into the spotlight ones too when I can. Lately, I just haven't seen anything that's set up good, but we'll get right into it. So here's EBC. EBC is one that I bought into and I won here. It was a winner. Made some money, got out of it, and it fell way back down here. So you can kind of see this is sort of why we do the swing trading stuff. So I bought in down here, rode it up, got out. It went up a little bit, came back down, and then went back up. So theoretically, had I stayed in, I still would have made money. But also because I got out, I was able, essentially, I could buy, because I made money, I could buy more in theory, even though this was a little bit higher. And we also see that, bought it on the 7th and made my money on the 14th. So it's 7 days, which is really just a week's worth of trading because of the weekend. Looking at this one, probably shouldn't have. Well, it's hard to say. I mean, I made money, so I guess I did all right. But in retrospect, I was like, okay, here were my 2 days of validation. Third day, it opened here. I waited for it to drop. I want to say this was probably not a great day in the market as it was. Bought in anyway. Continued to drop. I really thought I was in a loser. I was like, all right, just gonna ride this thing out. You can see I set my stop for down here, which is kind of an old method of the way I was doing. Like if I were to do this today, probably have set it down here maybe, which is crazy because this is already, well, it's only 4%, so that's probably maybe 10%, but is what it is. So set it for 4. This was also about the time that I think I'd taken a couple of losses, so I just really wanted a winner. So I was like, you know what, 4%, I'll take 4% all today, and that's what it did. Sold on the 14th. You can see it's been a few days since then. It's trickled up, kind of up here, way back down here. It's riding this line again. I'd say maybe interested in buying now. However, EBC is not even on my watch list anymore because of the parameters. All right. So moving along, IMXI, another one I was really excited about. Made money a couple of times with it. Again, if I would have held here, I mean, it'd be doing really good. But nonetheless, I made 8% here. Turned around, made another 6%, and you can see it went really, really up the past couple of days. Was at almost 4% yesterday or Friday, and then 4.5% or 4.25% today. So this one's doing great. Again, not on my watch list anymore. It doesn't meet the parameters to stay on the watch list. I review that every day. A buddy of mine says I'm crazy for doing it, but I do look at them every day. If they don't make the parameters anymore, they fall right off. But this was one. It went up right after I bought it. So again, what I was thinking was like, okay, here's day one. I should not have bought here actually. I probably should have waited. I made money, so it's okay. But what I'm trying to do is get 2 days to validate that it's respecting the fan line, and then buy on the 3rd day, which I did not do here. I think I had a little bit of FOMO, riding high on a win probably. I said, hey, I got some money on the sideline. Let's get in, and that's what happened. This time, I got lucky. Worked out for me. It doesn't always. Again, this is following kind of an old strategy because probably, if I were to do it today, I mean, that's okay. this is better, I think, down here, as far as, if we're looking at where support is. Maybe even here, if I want to be a little chicken shit, which I am sometimes. But nonetheless, 6%. Gonna make a couple extra, whatever. Take my money and run. Keys, another winner. Again, another one that's not on the watch list. Is a short-term holding. Bought it on 17th, sold it on the 21st. Made 6% in 5 days. Not bad. Had a real good day on that Friday. Went up 5%. Sold, took my money. I'm out. This was one, if I want to remember right, I was kind of struggling to really put this here because I was looking even as far down as here, but I was like, man, I don't want to, it's too big of a risk. So went back up to here. Fang is one of the ones that I spotlighted recently. So it's good to see that one actually win. If anyone was able to get in, that's good. 7%. This one was almost textbook the way I did it. So I had 1, 2, like this day I counted as 1. Here's day 2. It's like, okay, buy in on day 3. Kind of dipped a little bit. Then it started coming back up. Then rode all the way up, and it'll probably keep going. We got earnings coming up on this one. On November the 7th, so we'll see what happens. Here, I was pretty happy with where I set my stop. I mean, you could even go as deep of here, if you wanted, if you had a good risk tolerance. And that's really probably not that bad because here's the EMA. So I don't like going too far below that EMA because usually, like, if you go down to here, it's a lot of risk, and this is already 7%. That'd be probably like 15-20% maybe to go all the way down there, which means it'd be way outside the chart here. So not sure I'd want to stay that. Again, Fang not on the watch list anymore. And then APA, this was a quick one. We're looking at the 18th to the 24th, so like 5 days, a week's worth of trading really. It was kind of trading sideways. This is one, I had some money on the sidelines. I really wanted to get into something. I was like, you know what? If it goes up, I'm going to buy it. I thought it was, like I said before, like I really felt like it was respecting the fan line, and I thought it was kind of bouncing off this Fibonacci retracement line here. So I was like, you know what? If it goes up, I'm buying that thing. And it did. I bought in. It closed lower, which I'm like, oh, great. But then the next day, on that Wednesday, real good day, 5%. And then last Friday, had a good day, 4%. And then today, another 1% there. So not bad. Not bad overall. So that was my real quick, week and a half worth of October. Second was, I think, first week of October had some good winners. Second week had some good winners. October's been pretty good to me. So, all right, I'll get everything ready for that loser to review. Check that one out too.